Check 1, 2. Introducing first. The Warriors. Coming out first. We got Big Pango. Big Pango coming out first. Pango. Coming out second. Big Joey. Joey in the building. Come on, Joey out here. Joey. Give it up for Joey.
The lowest seed, and Legacy will come out last because they are the highest.
Next up, we got Big Lefty John. John in the building. Big Lefty John. Back to back lefties over here. We got Rudy. Next up, we got
Shout out to Warren's son who's sitting next to us. Warren's son is actually going to be taking over the iPad and looking at stats and stuff like that. So shout out to him, man. This is a big deal. His father just passed away. Rest in peace to Warren and the whole Leland family. Our hearts go out to him. He's a great environment. We'll always take care of him. So we just want everybody to know that. And right now we got Ed the Barber coming out.
Overrated. I'm just playing. Ed is my guy right there. That's my boy right there. Harlem Brad. That's my guy. He won a few chips this year. He's been on fire actually lately. And to jump off of what Stevie was saying, Warren was my guy. He always showed love and everything. It's a very, very big loss for us in the community, the football community, but also a big loss for us overall because he was just a great human being, man. Oh, this is actually game 4 between the Royals and the Legacy. The last time that they were supposed to play was Memorial Chip, and they didn't get to play. That was a whole big controversy.
Right, there was a big controversy.
But head-to-head playing, the Royals, not the Royals, the Legacy got their number 2-1. So this is actually a redemption game for the Royals, if you think about it.
And we shall see. The weather is great. We got great weather. The winds are coming in. The winds are coming in. So we're going to see what happens in this game because, like I said, there's going to be a lot of hard hitting. There's going to be a lot of base running here. And we're going to see what's going to be going on here. We got Dave Miro coming by. Shout out to Dave Miro coming by.
Shout out to the Santana boys, man. They really do a great tournament. It was a blast.
Listen, the Santana boys are doing big things with Oakley. They're doing big things with Nike. They're getting a lot of different sponsors to try to come out and help us. So shout outs to those people for making it happen. Shout outs to my brother Darnell. Darnell making it back into the championship. Original bad boy. Love him to death. Always ask for advice. I don't have no problems giving him advice because he knows that I got nothing but love for him. Sugar Hill's finest, E-Bars in the background. Let's talk about E-Bars and let's talk about his production this weekend on the Boulevard. E-Bars, talk to us.
I was here, but my body was home.
Hey, listen, it happens, man. It happens to the best. Sometimes, listen, this weather out here, as you get older, this weather catches up to you, man. You know what I mean? I'm a true believer of that. I experienced that this weekend. But, we still came out here. Shout out to our young gunners, man. Cielo Azul for coming out and doing what they need to do. Shout out to Ed, man. Thank you, Ed, for coming out and playing with us. That was a big. You know what? He helped us out, man. And like I said, anytime he wants to play with us, he's more than welcome to.
Yeah, I've been blessed, man, playing stickball. I've been blessed to be on winning teams. I've been blessed to play with the best. And I've been blessed to play with both my mentors. There's not much left to do in stickball except just keep having fun, man. I've been blessed to do a lot. It's just a blessing just to play and do something you love. Not a lot of people can say that, man. Now we got the starting lineup for the Bronx Legacy. And it's looking like it's going to be I'm expecting a great game. I don't know if it's going to be high scoring, though, but I'm expecting a good game. Because, usually chip games are not really high scoring because everybody still be a little antsy and stuff.
Right, like I said, it's gonna come down to defense. That one big mistake may cost you your game, man. So you gotta make sure you stay focused. You know what I'm saying? And the main key is communication. If your infield's communicating, then you're in a good place. If you're not communicating, then there's problems.
That boy Cheyenne is nasty. There's a lot of great players that's playing right now, man.
One of the number one lefties, or if not the number one lefty on the boulevard right now. Cheyenne, shout out to you.
Like, I'm actually very excited about this game. I'm hoping to see, because it is pump ball, bro, so you never know. The ball does what it want to do. It's not that the ball literally does whatever it wants to do if you hit it hard enough.
Veteran, Hall of Famer, that guy there. Listen, when you need someone to pick you up, he's there to pick you up, whether you play on his team or not. I've seen him have multiple conversations with people as old as 70 to as young as 13, and he always gives the same advice. You know what? Come out here, play ball, and be humble. And I always give that man a shout out because you know what? He's out here. Everybody luck tonight. I wish everybody luck.
I got a question for you, Steve. Being a part of the greatest stickball dynasty to ever play the game, and being a part of just great teams overall, how hard is winning since you won so much?
The key to winning is staying together, staying as a family and staying as a unit, right? When you start mixing things up, we always had the same core. No matter what, our lineup, 1 through 5, 1 through 6, was always the same core, right? Then you could mix and match from there. That's what made us so successful, because no matter who came into our team, it was just an accessory to the team. The team was already on full focus, but adding that extra piece, that extra outfielder, that extra DH, that extra hard hitter like Bambino, like a Chuchi, that we had on our team, it made us even greater, you know what I mean? And even having, another great shortstop like Papo, adding him to the mix, along with myself and Watts, it made the infield solidified, you know what I mean? And it was hard. And like people try to figure out which way to go. They went out to the outfield and they had problems out there because they had, you had Betanzas, you had Albie, you had these guys that played this game for so long and been playing together as a team that it's hard to break that up.
As far as being consistent, to making it to multiple chips. Also, my thing is, how do you get when you join a new team? How do you get being a leader and being one of the captains? How do you get that person to really buy in when they feel like when they get to a team? Because sometimes you can feel like an outsider. How do you get the person to buy in?
Well, you make them comfortable. You make them feel like you're here to do a job. You don't have to do too much. You know what I mean? The team is already solid, right? They just want you to come in and showcase what you can do. You know what I mean? And sometimes you put that own pressure on yourself. You know what I mean? You don't need to put pressure on yourself. Just go out there, feel comfortable, play the game, and have fun. And I think that's what happened this weekend with Cielo Azul. We had Ed playing with us. Ed felt like he didn't have to be a captain. He didn't feel like he had to be a manager. He didn't feel like he had to be a mentor. He has all his mentors here. You know what I mean? He has Hall of Famers on his team, and he also had young kids. You know what I mean? And on top of that, it made him feel like he was one of us because he mentored the younger kids. He spoke to them along the way, and he told them, hey, listen, just as long as you listen to your vets, you're going to go places. And that's important. You got to keep up the courage for these guys in order for them to be competitive and to be successful. You know what I'm saying? We got Ed over here giving us a Junior, one of the best on the Brooklyn Knights. Al Jr. Al Jr. Al Jr. I got a question for you. What's going to predict this game for you guys?
Defense.
Defense. Like I said, that's a veteran answer right there. Defense is the key to success and the key to championships, and that's why the goal was so successful, because we had the best defense on the boulevard, hands down, and everybody knows that. And you know what? It's good to sit on the sidelines now and commentate and also watch other teams get in there and win championships because that's important. After a while, it gets tiring for other teams to see what's going on.
And we are getting ready to play a championship game, guys. It is starting. I don't know. You gotta ask me in the second inning. I can't give you. You know why though? Because Legacy's been here before, so there's no nerves. So has the Royals. But the Royals won. They wanted. They want them. They wanted them Memorial Day. They got them now. So I have nothing right now. Second inning, I'll give you my money line because I gotta see. I gotta. If they're not antsy, the Royals, they'll win the game. That's all I gotta say. If they're not antsy, if they're not rushing, and they just play, I think they win.
I feel like if the boys gonna come out with this win, they're gonna start off hot. Legacy comes over. I don't know if they're gonna start off hot, but later in the inning, like fourth, fifth, sixth, they're gonna start off hot. We're gonna see what's up. I think it'll be a great game.
No, it depends. Bubba I gotta set the tone. If he sets the tone, then good shit. Pass it to the vet. Let's see his ideas on what's gonna happen. JT. Eric. Tell JT he's next. Tell JT he's next.
Pat, chop ball over the shortstop, over the gate into a single, into over the gate into for a single.
That's a good start. That's a good start for the Royals. The leadoff man set the tone. We got JT batting up, no bounce. He came originally with Jersey. He found his comfortability and found a home with the Bronx Royals. He's currently their shortstop. Eric moved over to second base as of right now. He's been balling this year. They've been making him very comfortable. Let's see if he comes through. Remember, it's a stick ball is self-bounce in the Bronx, but not everybody bounces the ball. Some of them just fungo without the bounce.
Right now, JT just hit a fly ball to the outfield. Shea caught the first ball for an out. Man on first base, 1 out. And we got the veteran, the captain of the team, Josh. Josh used to play in Manhattan and Harlem before he wound up coming up to the Bronx and started playing with the Gold. Won several championships with the Gold and for the Gold as well. Was an MVP for us as well. And now he decided to go back with his old team, the Royals, and built a great legacy right now. First attempt. He's looking around. A lot of talking in the infield. A lot of communication going on. We'll see what Josh is going to do.
Live. You gotta credit that.
Yes, absolutely, and live. All right.
2 outs,
Foul
2
tip,
outs.
2 outs. Foul tip by Josh. Another vet up. Brooklyn Knights' very own Al Jr. I battled with this boy for years. We played in Manhattan. We played in Brooklyn, Sunset Park. Played it with his father, Al Sr. Shout out to Al Sr., who's out there in Florida. Al Jr. is a vet in this game. I got Carlito over here with me on the sideline. Hey, Carlito, come here. I got a question to ask you.
No, that's not charging you. Oh, I thought it was. No.
Which one was
Royals win because they owe us one from Memorial Day. They didn't want to play us.
There you go. So, there's a lot of back and forth about, controversy about playing a championship game due to the rain and all this other stuff. But now it's a beautiful day out here. There's no excuses now. It's nothing but a great day of stickball. Great weekend, great weather, great competition. Lionel, what do you think about that?
In regards to what?
In regards to the weekend.
But yeah, it's been
Out
a good
hits it
weekend.
opposite field.
It's been good. It's very hard, especially going to Columbus Day to get not so cold weather. You know, it's very been warm. Good day for Stick Boy, you know. Like I said, it's a long rivalry, especially with what I've been to the rain. But today's gonna be the day they're gonna settle that beef, and we're gonna see who comes out on top.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, just now, Al Jr. just hit a C in between first and second in the gap, and they wound up picking off the guy at second base. So now Legacy is up to bat now. Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
I'm bringing it over back out to Ed. Ed got a break.
That fourth shot was very close.
Yes, yes it was.
Great stretch by Lil David, actually.
Yes.
I couldn't really tell in the angle if it was a bad call or not, but hey, they got the call, so
Right.
got it on video, right? We
So-
can watch that later. That is a game changer for the first inning because now that just gave them energy to get hyped to try. They don't even call their lineup because they know who's gonna hit. That's how
There you
in
go.
tune they are.
There you go.
Like you
That's
said about
just-
winning teams.
That's just like us. When we was the goal, everybody knew who was 1 through 9. The 9 killers. That's what they used to call us. The 9 killers. Everybody knows about that. But you know what? Now we got to figure out who's going to be the real 9 killers of this championship game and see who's going to come through. Who strikes first? We shall see.
Jaden, I believe, is gonna be the leadoff. Jaden is fast, got good hands, and he puts the ball in play.
I agree. And like I said, great legs, humble, plays his game, doesn't get into it with anybody. And those are the type of players that you need on your team. You know, fly ball to the outfield. Ball's curving back and forth. Josh drops the ball. Jaden goes to second. He gets a second with a leadoff double. Josh trying across the catcher and the ball. Drops the ball.
How do you feel the game is going to be?
We don't know. It depends. I said by the second inning, I'll give you my opinion. As of right now, it's looking the momentum is Legacy's way right now.
All right, I like it. We'll be back.
That was another Hall of Famer, Nas, who just came by to ask us our thoughts about who we think is going to win this game today. But like Ed said, we'll figure it out in the second inning who we got.
We got batting up the most complete player on Legacy. I don't think Joe was watching. Oh, wow. It looked from here, Gibbs stepped.
Absolutely did. Nobody saw it. And that's the way the game is. If you don't, you can't. So we see an angle. We have a good angle. It's up to the umpires and whoever's out there playing the game to see who actually stepped on the line. But right now, you got men on second and third with no outs. And their hardest hitter, their best hitter, Shea, is up.
The hardest hitting lefty playing right now is batting up right now. And Kevin's doing his job, trying to make sure that Cheyenne doesn't get a hit. He's doing his job, trying to make sure that Cheyenne is off his game. This is no outs. There's no outs with man on second and third. Let's see if what Cheyenne does right now. He usually got his little motion, and then he'll swing and pull the ball very hard. but that is very in a championship game
Right. Right. It's,
to come back.
I agree with you. It's hard to come back from unless, and especially with an open field like Field 1 that they're playing on right now. Right now you got Josh. Josh is standing at second base. You got Skylar at third. You got Al Jr. at home plate talking to AJ. What we like to do best, trash talk.
Oh,
And he
that's a
strikes
big
out.
strikeout.
Big strikeout for
That's a big
AJ with
strikeout.
2 outs. 2 outs. And you got his 1 out, 1 out. I'm sorry. And you got his dad up now.
Oh, that's a. Oh,
And live, they call him Money Time, a.k.a. Money Time. We'll see if Money Time comes through right now.
First and the 15th of the month right there.
That's right. Let's see if Money Time comes through right now. So you got 1 out. Man on second and third. Al Jr. still at home plate talking to Ant live. We shall see what happens.
Al's doing his job. He gets it from his father. Shout out to the great Al Sr. for the trash talking. He is just like his dad. He knows how to get into people's head, but will he get into the head of the legend? I see no stress, no fear, nothing from Man Live right now. Oh, back-to-back strikeouts.
Strikeout, father and
Oh,
son.
my God.
Father and son back-to-back.
Today. His birthday was yesterday.
Happy belated birthday, Davey. You know what?
27.
27 years old. I remember when Dave was a little kid, he played on my team. We were coaching them when they were little. Him, Doe, a bunch of them that, started learning this game. Championships, which is a big deal, man.
What would it be for a good birthday gift if he gets a big hit right here?
Just to get on first and know that he brought in that money. Bring in that bag. That's what's important.
Yo, this might be a momentum changer. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's a momentum changer. Second and third with no outs.
Second and third, no outs, and they only bring in 1 run.
Wow.
1 run.
That's big. That's big. That's big.
Second and third.
That's big right there.
Carlito coming up now.
We got one of my idols, Mr. Clutch Man himself. He should have nicknamed himself that Clutch Man.
So there was always controversy about who was the best player
That's my guy.
between
Right there. That's my guy. Right
Carlito and his brother Albie. And they both played on my team. I had the privilege to play against them when they played with the Old Timers in Manhattan. And also they played with me with the Gold. And I wouldn't trade these 2 guys for nobody in stickball. These guys are competitive. They trash talk amongst each other. And we're very competitive amongst each other. And when you always ask one brother who was better than the other, they always argue. They always argue. Nice line shot. Came back up. Wasn't able to recover from it. So you got
Younger brother out of the Santana boy.
runners, and you got one of the hardest hitters in the league right now, Kevin. When he makes contact with this ball, he makes this ball move. Do you agree with me?
I agree. And also, when he's hot, he can spray the ball all over the place. He is a great hitter when he's locked in. Let's see what Kevin we get this championship game.
Kevin. A lot of things for this league. You know, hopefully in the future you'll see a lot more. We're trying to get this to the next level, and I think we will, with the help with him and other people here in the league as well. All right, Kevin hits it into the tree. Ball bounces. It's bouncing. It goes into the fence for a double. Wow. So we got the older Santana brother batting up, Eric, who's another hard hitter. Like I said, you know what? This is the best situation for you to be in right now. Second and third, one out. Best situation. You know what? Can't stress yourself out. Just got to go up there and place the ball. You know what I mean? You hit the ball down, things happen. You hit the ball in the air, you don't know what's going to happen. It's going to go either way. So you have to make sure that this ball is hit down and dirty. And I think
same situation that was in the top half of the last half inning, second and third with one out.
I agree with you. I agree.
Let's see if the Royals cash in.
Let's go. Right after Kevin. Oh, we got some trash talking between Kevin and Live. And Live gives, Eric, I'm sorry. And Live gives Eric a kiss on the cheek. All love, trash talking. First attempt he doesn't go at.
Let's see. Eric looks determined to get a hit. I like that. I like that energy he's bringing right now.
Chop ball to third base. Bomdo throws the ball home.
He's
out at home plate.
What a block. What a block. What a block.
And JT is one right now. Second and third, 2 outs. What do you think is going to happen?
Darnell's going to put.
Oh, he was going on the second attempt and held back. Ball shifted away from him. Ball shifted away. Carlito's yelling over on the sideline, telling Darnell he's got to want it.
Slow ball.
Slow ball. He doesn't score. They're still playing it out.
Oh, my God.
He's out at first base.
I told you it's going to be a low-scoring game. People are still antsy. It's the first 2 innings. You want to get the job done so bad instead of just going up there and just hitting the ball.
I agree. Right before that, I had Carlito come and ask me a question. He wanted to know if he was on top of that ball. It goes to show you that in stick ball, no matter what, how long you've been playing in this league, they always come to the veterans for advice, you know. And the only advice I can give them is, you know what, you was on top of that ball, but you have other opportunities to come back and redeem yourself, right? But you can't wait until it's too late. Once you wait until it's too late, sometimes it doesn't work to your advantage. So you have to make sure that, you know what, you make up from your mistake that time and continue on from there.
We got the newcomer on this team, Josh, who played for the Empress. Skylar being the leader he is for his team just gave him more confidence. Said, bro, all you got to do is hit, catch the ball, and run. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You ain't got to think. Just play ball, and we got you. And he's had a good day defensively so far.
I agree. So Josh comes from a family of stickball players. His uncle is actually out here. Also was a bad boy at one time. Um, Moved to Florida and left the game of stickball. You know, a great player, just left the game of stickball, you know, to go venture off and do what he had to do out there in Florida. And it's great to see his son out here, you know, still doing it, you know, and continuing his dad's legacy, which is great.
I think this is his first chip game.
I agree. You know, let's see what happens. Josh is up at bat right now. First attempt. First attempt, foul tip, 1 out.
I know there's people that won a lot. I know it's like it's a regular game, but it's hard when you know you're in the final game. Even if you're a great player and you've come through, it's still a little nervous. Not in a bad way. Sometimes in a good way. Like, yo, I'm back here again, and I gotta play.
Right. So right now we got Ryan. Ryan is a leader. He's a leader on his team. He's the one that's taking care of a lot of the social media stuff, you know, for stickball. Done a great job. Hasn't been playing stickball that long. Didn't know the game of stickball. Just came here. A lot of baseball background. Great coach. Great mentor for kids. And those are the type of people that we need on this boulevard. And thanks to him, without him, we wouldn't be doing this interview right now. And we beautiful camera system. You know, he has these great mock-up. And what, like I said, he's doing great things for this league. So shout out to Ryan. Just hit a fly ball, foul ball though.
They got the top of the order back up right now, Jaden. He usually goes on his first attempt. He hits it. He hits it out ball. It's looking like it's going to go foul, but you got to play it anyway because it might go back fair. But that's 3 outs in the end of the bottom of the second. Top of the third coming up right now.
Yes. And you got to remember that, you know what, the wind is blowing, you're hitting the ball up in the air, the balls are tailing. These are pump balls. For those of you that don't know what a pump ball is, they are injected, right? So they inject them with compressed air, and then after that they glue it. So these balls are not average Spaldings. You know, they size up differently, and it just does something different. Once it takes a bounce, it takes a high bounce, it's very hard for it to come back down and for you.
It's 1-zip legacy right now.
Hey. So right now we got Barber at batting up. Hits a line shot. Skylar catches it. 1 out. 1 out. Guys, we are live right now on TikTok. If you have any friends, send the TikTok live to them. Let them know that we got a great game of stick. If you tell them for
He hit a hard ground ball that went through the first baseman and the second baseman.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yo,
Second at bat, ground ball to JT. JT bobbles the ball.
what
One of the newest additions to the Royals, um, with the Jersey team, decided to jump. Josh starting to be what they used to call, the cashman, a stick ball. Josh goes around and, he chooses, he's on team. You do that fight in order to be better than win. Another fly ball.
it's a foul ball.
Everybody's attacking the gate. Foul ball. So this game is moving along pretty quick.
It is. Nobody's really getting good piece on the ball. I'm expecting it to get a little better as far as like everybody hitting the ball really hard within the next inning and a half. Everybody, because it's still early in the game, everybody's still trying to get their footing in the field. Like I said, this is a redemption game for the Bronx Royals. Legacy's just trying to make sure they keep their composure. So we'll see how it goes.
So Ed, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
You playing stickball and having a show called Lopez Talks. How do you feel about the whole Lopez Talks things, and when are we coming back on to have interviews with people and continue on the legacy of stickball?
Yeah, I took a little break on the Lopez Talks. I had a rough year in stickball, and I was personally starting to lose love for the sport, so I needed to take a break because I do not want to lose love for it. I think for me personally, this keeps me sane because we all work, and this is to continue to play it and love it and enjoy it. I needed a break to find myself. Lopez Talks thing came talk about, it was during around the end of COVID. I wanted to talk about just to talk, whether it was stickball, my life, or anything. And ended up going big with stickball because everybody has something to say. So the first 2 seasons was mostly just guys just talking trash and everything, and then it got, as the season progressed, I started to get a lot of interviews with the veterans, with the legends, telling their story. I had the pleasure of talking to Greg West. I had the pleasure of interviewing Carlito. Carlito gave me some good insight. I had Eddie F. I've had Edwin, who's another young vet. I had the pleasure of interviewing a lot of people and getting their best games, their best stories. I will be coming back soon. I'm trying to make a plan. I would also like to get you, and we will work on that. I want more. I'm at the point I want more vets. I need to hear their story because, to be honest, the game is becoming a young game, and a lot of us were not around or too young to see the battles that happened back in the day. The great players, and
Absolutely.
it's good for everybody to know because it's good for stickball.
Absolutely. Like you were saying, there's a lot of great stories behind stickball from the past, and I think that is trickling down to the future. Right before this, we had Al Jr. batting up, made an out, and now we have 2 outs. Dave Miro's up, scores 1-zip, top of the 4th. Let's see what Dave does now.
Good to hear and show the old timers that we still care about them. Not give them their flowers while they're gone, to give them their flowers while they're here.
Wow, what a shot. What a shot. Dave Miro hits a shot, bounces off the gate, comes back in, fair ball. Hits into the tree, bounces off the top of the gate, comes back down, fair ball. They call timeout. Men on first with 2 outs. And the dangerous Kev is up. So getting back to what you were saying, I absolutely agree with you. fair ball.
Why they're here, and now they deserve pioneers. Without most of them, a lot of the guys here, well, all the guys here, wouldn't really know anything about anything.
I,
Because knowledge is generational. So it is very big, and in my opinion, it's very big to give the flowers while they're here. Excuse me, guys.
Eric is up right
Excuse me.
now. 2 outs. Men on first and second. Let's see what happens here. Big game here. Big game. 1-0 right now. Ooh, another screamer.
That is a clutch.
Between third and short.
Oh.
The gate right over to Skylar. Skylar makes the play at second base. Out of that inning. Yeah, out of that inning. Great play. Great play.
That is great defensive alignment.
Yes, it is. Skylar calls it a bounce for a bounce. That's what he calls it. Where we up? Top 4?
Yeah.
Top 4, 1-0.
No. Bottom four. Bottom four.
Shout out to
30-30 to my nephew. No.
30-30 to Notes, baby.
By the way, like Stevie said earlier before we even started the game, that I had the great opportunity to play with him and his young guys, and that's a lot to be a better leader. Like he was saying, I was talking to the young guys, sure that they stay locked in. I was the huddles. Just gotta say I appreciate you for that, Steve.
I agree, man. And listen, like I said, my thing now and my focus is to have, father and son relationships playing stickball together. That was something that I didn't have the opportunity to do because at that time, my dad didn't want me playing because there was a lot of guys that were playing for money. It was a very hectic time, and I had to sneak out of my house to come and play stickball. At the age of 9, and my dad didn't know that at the time. Talk about it now because I'm a man. But yeah, I used to leave my house and tell my dad I was going to the store, and I would play a 7-inning game of stickball in Manhattan on 109th Street with Ralphie Viceroy, may he rest in peace. And we were the 110th Street boys, and we played for money. And it was scary, man, to see these guys out there, competitive and talking about, doing things to each other, harming each other and stuff like that. But it was all for the game. It was all for the love. So right now, we got men on first, no outs. Hard hit to Darnell, went underneath his legs. And we got Davey up. Davey.
Oh, what a hit, Davey.
Ball goes opposite
What a hit,
field.
Davey. That's a
goes
double.
into the gate for a double. Wow. What a hit by Davey. Second and third.
Whoever we didn't get to talk about it when Alan batted up, and Alan hit his bro right on Daniel's leg.
We had live just talking to Josh, just telling him, hey, take it easy. Go up there, just hit the ball, put it in play, move your guys over, and you score your runs. That's all you have to do.
All you got to do is put the ball in the air.
That's it. That's it.
And then that's a run.
If you put it on the ground,
Easier said than done, though.
if you put it on the ground, you got to be smart enough to know what you're doing because you got a big dude at home plate, Al Jr., who's going to block that plate. Al Jr. is definitely going to block that plate for you. Right now we got Josh up.
Once again, you got the vet Al trying to get him out his game.
Let's go, get away sticks. Let's go, get away sticks.
Let's see. All you got to do is put the ball in the air. All he
Josh
got to do
is
is
a
put the
fly
ball in the
ball.
air. He did his job.
Fly ball.
He did his job. He did
Josh
his job.
catches the ball.
He did his
One
job.
man scores. The other man advances to third base.
He did his
Two-zip
job.
legacy. Two-zip legacy. Fly ball to the outfield. Productive out. That's what you needed to do to bring your man over. And he moved the guy over from second to third. So right now you have men on third, 2 outs.
Now we
Ryan
got
is
Ryan
up.
up, who's a dangerous hitter.
Yes, yes. Ryan is one of those guys that you can't predict where he's going to hit. Because he's a no-bounce type of guy, he can hit it either way. First, and base.
It is.
He changed it now.
I haven't really.
Ed, and I believe JT coming up to bat this end. We shall see what happens.
Carlito's gonna come through this one.
Umpires that decided to umpire this game. It is not easy umping a championship game. A lot of calls could go to, you know, a bad call could lead another team to win. You know what I'm saying?
Now I think, depending on how you feel, I think he goes Apple here. Cause look at what they gave him. Look what they gave him. I think he goes Apple right here.
I think he off the middle. Fly ball, dead center field, going back. Jaden drops the ball, home run.
No,
Wait,
home run,
wait,
no home run.
we don't know yet.
No home run
no
is
home
all you
run.
can get right now
All you
because
can
it didn't
get.
go over the
All
back
you can get.
cones.
Didn't go behind the back cone.
That's a great
We
way to
thought it
start
was a
the
home
inning.
run. Great way to start the inning. No outs.
Now it's their top of their order. Let's see if Barber Ed is cash money.
Darnell hits a bomb to the outfield, and Jaden's not able to recover the ball.
The one you talk. The one that you got.
Carlito's still coming around asking us if he got on top of that other one. He's still frustrated. He wants to redeem himself, and I think that he will have that chance to redeem himself. First attempt by Ed. Doesn't go for it.
Oh, I would go Apple right here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. He tried too hard.
Opposite field.
He had a good
hits the
idea, though.
tree,
He had a great idea,
Yes.
though. Great idea, because I was going that way, too.
Hits the tree.
Yo, did you see that
Foul
defensive alignment, yo?
So we got one out here.
No
Top of
bounce
the fifth.
JT. No bounce JT.
Top of the fifth, no outs. Men on second, and we got JT. They call him No Bounce JT. No Bounce JT. Listen, it's not hard. It's not hard to hit a ball. No bounce, if you know how to do it.
One of the best I've ever seen to do it no
Yes.
bounce is Eddie Brunson.
Yes. Watts also.
And Watts.
Hitman
I
Watts.
say, yeah.
Hitman
Watts and
Watts.
Eddie Brunson are the two best to do it with no bounce.
I agree. Ed Brunson, a.k.a. Spider-Man. That's what they call him. Here we go.
This
He
is a
usually
big
goes
run
on the
right here.
first
They got to
attack.
cash in this one run this inning.
Oh, ground ball to the first baseman.
Oh, my
First
God.
Baseman hits the ball, throws to the first. He's safe,
But they keep him at
but
second.
they keep him at second. And on first and second, the
Not hit
dangerous.
it on the not hit it on the ground.
Let's
Josh
see what
has to
happens
wake him
here.
He is the leader. He is the captain. Josh has to wake him up.
I agree. I agree.
If I'm the Royals, I'm expecting a hit, but I would settle with a pop-up. I do not want him to ground.
Baseman over.
Yeah, because the man behind him is money, 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 money. The man behind him is Al. Al's money.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir. Oh, my God.
Oh,
I'll
Josh
take that, though.
strikes
No,
out.
no. I'll take that. I'll take that because you got the guy who you know is going to put the ball in play.
Josh strikes out, and he has the Legacy's fans yelling at him.
But you got the guy that you want up, Brendan.
We got Yaya yelling. She said, that's the Josh she knows. So you can tell we've been knowing Josh for many years, and Legacy's been knowing him for many years, and they feel that they think that that's the Josh they know. But I know the Josh that I know. The Josh I know has won us games, has been in there in championship games, and has come through in big hits. So, like I said, there's still a lot of game left here. We got Al Jr. up.
If Al don't come through here, that's gonna be tough.
2 outs.
It's gonna be tough. That is gonna be tough. He
Oh,
don't-
ground ball to third baseman.
Wow.
Rondo scoops it up, throws it to first, gets him out the inning. Gets him out
Oh,
the inning.
that's tough.
Great third baseman. Yes, absolutely.
Was one of your boys.
Yes, he was one of our boys. He was one of our boys. And like I said, you know, people venture off, you know, to go play with their friends and family and stuff like that. And you have to respect that. You know, at the end of the day, stick ball is stick ball. And you know what, friendship is friendship. And people need to understand that you have other people feel some type of way, then you know what, that's not stick ball, you know?
Also, Luca was one of your boys.
Luca was one of our boys as well, yes sir. It was like a package deal, if you want to say. You know what I mean? Package deal at the time. But you know what? For those people that didn't know, we actually had Austin too. Austin played with us at one
Austin
time
too,
too.
yes.
You know what I mean? We gave him an opportunity to play as well.
Their middle line of the 3-4s. This is a for the Royals. They have to 0 right now. This is a big inning
if
for
the
the
Royals
Royals.
are smart, they'll play Skylar back. Just to, you know,
Just in case he has to go for it.
yeah,
Yes.
you know, play him back just to give him a single. You don't want anything more from Skylar, just a single. Because if he gets on second, the wheels are gonna turn again. Trust me.
He retired his father's bat. That's actually his bat.
Interesting. Interesting.
Because he used to bat with Steve's bat.
So we just had a kid run on the field, almost got hit with a bat.
So Bango's son, where's his father? Where's his father? Where's his father?
What we normally do is when a kid runs onto the field, we normally say, whose kid is that? We normally say, whose kid is that? But we know whose kid is that. Thank God nothing happened. So nobody called timeout. The Royals want to find out what's going on because the kid ran on the field. He swung the bat. Now they got to call.
Oh, Joe called time. So now Skylar, that hit don't count. So Skylar has to come back and try to do it again. Where's Bango? We need to have a conversation with Bango.
He's taking the son. Probably going to the bathroom, taking the son to the bathroom. Like, maybe the kid had to use the bathroom. You can't fault him for that, you know?
Of course not, but that was very dangerous.
Yes, it was. So I guess they have
So
Skylar.
Let's see. That was a nice hit that he
Yes,
got.
it was. It was.
Let's see if he can do it again.
Absolutely. So he
Great
has to
hitter,
go back
man.
and
Great
redo
hitter.
his
He is a
at-bat
great hitter.
because
Very,
Joe
very
called
hard hitter.
timeout. Joe called timeout. He has to redo his bat. Let's
See
what
if he
happens
gets
now.
him off his momentum.
Now it's a chop ball. Eric scoops it up, throws it at first. He misses, ball goes over.
And that's a double.
It's a double.
It went over the gate.
Over the gate. Over the gate's a double. So it's a double. It's a double.
And in the words of the vet legend and live, the ball don't lie.
A ball doesn't lie. We've heard that miss. Yo, we've heard that for years. The ball don't lie.
They need to limit the damage in this inning. If they do not limit the damage in this inning, it's going to be very tough for the Royals to come back.
I agree. Good scoop up by Eric. The throw was a little off. I wasn't able to get the ball. Ball goes over the gate. We have a double. So, men on second, no outs. And
Line
the
drive.
hard-hitting Shea is up.
Line drive.
Line drive?
Line drive. Whether it's an out or a hit, I don't know, but line drive. What I said?
Ooh. Ball hits off the tree. Foul ball.
What I said? I said line drive. Whether it's an out or a hit, I don't know,
Very,
but
very
line
hard
drive.
Line drive.
Line
Yes,
drive.
I agree. Like our boy E-Bar says, very hard. The ball was hit very hard. Deep,
You got what
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a hard chopper, probably over
Poor
the head
side.
of
I think it's poor side. Definitely poor.
Yeah. We shall see what happens. Either way, very good hitter. Takes his time. His father's giving him advice. Ooh,
He
my
broke the
God.
ball.
Screamer. Looks like the ball broke.
Deep fly
That
ball.
would have scored a run there.
Yeah.
That would have scored a run there.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Every time someone does that,
Skylar's
nine out of the 10 times, they usually make it out. It's usually a strikeout or rollover.
Skylar just finished telling him, take it easy. Because usually what happens is after you bust a ball, you usually make it out. That's what usually happens.
9 out of 10
9
times,
out
you
of
usually
10
make
times.
it out.
But we shall see what happens here.
And it's usually an ugly out, usually a rollover, a strikeout.
So he gets a second attempt to redeem himself. We shall see what happens here.
I'm still predicting foul ball deep level.
All right. Zadez starts a new attempt, so this is his first attempt. First attempt. Still men on second.
What I said.
Ooh,
But what I said,
9
though,
out of 10
usually-
times, you said it. And we strike. Hey, we still, you know, the Royals still got a stacked bench over there. You know, Legacy still has a few guys on their bench as well. Do you think that they'll be trying to put any of their guns back in?
No. If anybody, it'll be Ruben, nobody else.
Okay.
Now the legend. Let's see if the legend gets it done. He's got it done many, many times before. Let's see if he got another one in him.
And live, we used to battle with him a lot. Gold versus Empress, always battle. And he always used to tell me money time. He used to always
Reliable.
tell me, he used to say, I hate hitting the ball to you because I already knew what to expect. But that guy, money.
Reliable.
There it goes.
Reliable. Like he got
Home.
he don't got him.
He's safe. He's safe. And live comes through with a
reliable.
big hit. And live comes through with a big hit. And now they're going to try to see if they can get a call at third base. And he is safe. Pedro calls him safe at third. They thought he overran the base, but he didn't. Safe at third. Run scores, and live gets a second.
What I said,
RBI
Mr. Reliable. Reliable.
RBI double.
Reliable.
Score is 3-0 right now. 3-0 right now. Bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the fifth. 3-0. Davies up.
Yo.
Davies up.
Reliable. Reliable. It happens. Yo, you're not perfect. Yo, you're not perfect. Oh, that's a
Davies
big
up.
hit by Dan.
That's
It's
a big
curving
hit.
down. It's curving down. That's another run.
That's going. That's a home run.
That's a home run.
That's a home run, guys.
That's a home run.
Two-run homer by Davey, and they break the game open.
They broke the game open.
Game is 5-0 right now. Bottom 5. Two-run homer by Davey. Ball stood in the middle. He was gonna get that. Zip.
That 50-inch TV is looking good in that room to watch the Met game tonight.
Well, they're gonna have to share it. They're gonna have to share it. Each week, somebody's gonna have to take the TV to watch. Hey, there's enough football to go around, right? So whoever's week it is, so watch the Jets, Giants.
So the reason why I'm saying 50-inch TV is because the tournament MVP, as far as the championship MVP, gets a 50-inch TV. So far, Dave has been on one. He hit a home run and he hit a double and he got 3 RBIs.
Yes,
no, in
sir.
fact, he got 2 RBIs because that run. That run was Josh. So he has 2 RBIs and a home run. So far, to me, he's the MVP of the championship right now. That doesn't happen without Anliv's double though.
Hopefully, whoever's the MVP decides to donate the TV back to the league so we can have a TV out here every weekend. Because I think I kind of like that idea. Josh comes up with a ground ball to Kevin. Oh, Eric. Eric scoops it up, throws it to first. Almost safe at first. Almost.
Yo, but they opened it up. Let's see how the Royals respond. But
big hitting on the bottom of the 5th. Big hitting. Carlito's up the center. He's gotta set the table.
And that was because of the error.
Like I said, it's a different ball game playing with a pump ball. The Royals are coming into bat.
But you see, this is why, in my opinion, I would have put Christian to start and Eduardo to hit for him. Because Christian hands his diamond in the outfield. But Josh knows what he's doing with his team. It's his team, and he put what he believes is the best lineup to compete with these guys. But in my opinion, I would have put Christian deep out. He can't hit to save his life today. He told me that himself. I'm not talking. He told me that he can't hit to save his life today. That's what he said. But the hands don't leave, so you could use a flex.
Right. Well, guys, top of the 6th. Legacy puts up a 3 spot on the bottom of the 5th.
That is big.
Hard
That is
hitting.
big.
Davey comes through with a big 2-run homer. Top of the 6th inning, we got Carlito up to bat. How many followers we got going on? Let's see how many followers we got.
I think 38 is watching right
That's
now.
not bad. That's not bad. That's good for a stickball game. Carlito still struggling, try to hit a ball. Caught by Skylar. Got one out. Dave up. Got Dave up.
Got a hit, Kev. Y'all got a hit. Got a battle. Got a battle. That's it. That's what I said. I said, y'all got a battle. Got a battle. You've been on fire, though. Been on fire. Hopefully they feed off of you. Let's go.
So right now we got Dave up. One out. Top of the 6th.
One out.
Legacy
Dave Miro's
up.
up. Legacy up big.
5-0.
It's all about putting some hits together and trying to get a run across.
Dave hits a ground ball to the third baseman. Third baseman throws to the first.
Yo, he's been money all day at third.
Yes, yes, absolutely. One thing about Rondo, he's not scared. He's not scared of playing third base. He plays it like he's been playing it for years. Shout out to me for teaching him how to play third base.
Oh, shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to
You know
you.
what I'm saying? I give myself a little credit, you know what I'm saying?
Because he was originally a shortstop.
That's
Shout out
right.
to you for
That's
putting him
right.
in the hot corner.
That's right, you know?
Changed his career trajectory.
Exactly, exactly. Feels good. Whatever I can do to help out people, that's what I do.
Kevin's been hot all day. Let's see if he stays hot.
First attempt, he doesn't go. Kevin and Eric's mom is out here. Shout out to her. Shout out to her sister. She's out here as well. Royal family's out here. Got one more attempt. One more attempt. A little chilly out here. What do you think?
Yeah, it's getting a little cold. Oh,
Oh
my
my
God.
God. Wow.
Holy, oh
Wow.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow. That was a screamer. Down shortstop.
Yo,
Davey
3
could
for
not-
3 on championship game.
Davey could not handle that ball. That was fire. That was hot. All right, y'all, we're back. We had a little tough technical.
And most shortstop is not making that play. So
No.
that was the hit. That's it.
I don't know.
I said most. I didn't say all. I said most.
That was hard. That was hard hit ball. If you don't get a
Let's
good
see.
hand
Let's
on
see
that-
if Eric can follow his brother. Foul ball.
Three outs, bottom 6. Bottom 6.
Question. It's 5-0. If Legacy scores one more, is it over?
I
It's just a
think so.
question.
I think so. To be honest with you,
If they put one more,
I think right now the Royals are still trying to figure out a strategy to try to get on the board. But their big hitters are not coming through. Josh is not coming through. Carlito's not coming through. You know, these are guys that we need to get on. You know, one person can't do it. Hitting the ball.
okay, who's gonna follow Cav? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Cav has hit the ball hard every single time he has batted up.
Like I said,
Who
I
wants
know-
it besides Cav?
Like I
That's
said,
what we're trying to
right.
figure out.
And I know the Royals. I know the Royals have fight in them. They'll fight all 7 innings. I know that for sure. You know.
I'm flexing for you. Can they take me out and put another hitter and leave you on the field?
Unless he's hurt.
Only if he's hurt.
Unless he's
on the
hurt.
field. He's not. He's staying. Brian's batting.
Yeah.
No, right?
No, if you replace him, he has to hit
If
the
he's
field.
hurt.
He has to go on the
Yeah.
field. What you want to do?
All right, now, so we oh, good hit by Ryan through the trees, goes over for a double,
No, but for real, you can't do that.
goes over for a double.
Huh?
No outs,
No,
men on second.
no. When you have a flex player, you can't do that. That's what I'm trying to say.
One out,
You will have to play the field. Yo.
one out, men on second.
By the way,
No
good
outs,
game.
no outs.
Second
No outs,
off,
men on second.
that 50 inch is looking good in David's room right now. For his birthday, too. Look at that. Yo, it's a birthday gift. Look at that.
Yo, y'all gotta share it.
Y'all got to share it. You got to Yo, that Met game tonight and that 50 inch is looking good.
Oh my God! Shout out to the Mets. Thank you, sir. Shout out to the Mets who are still
Aye.
in it. Shout out to the Yankees who play tomorrow.
We Yankee fans here, so
Yeah,
we
yeah,
care about
yeah.
the Yankees.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, sorry about the Mets. Here we're World Series.
World Series Subway. Crazy.
We got one out, man on second, and Sky's up. If he cashes in right now, I don't know how.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, wait.
Nah, I'm running on Eric. I'm running on Eric. I'm running on Eric. They're done. I don't think. In one inning. But I don't want to count them out as of yet, but it's not looking too good. That's what I mean.
Wow, what a hit. What a hit by Skylar.
He's a stud, bro.
Skylar always comes through. We need to check his bat.
All his bats, right? His father's bat, his bat,
Yeah, we
Austin's
gotta check
bat.
it.
We
I
got to
don't
check
know.
all that bats.
Is
We
that
got to check his bat, too.
Shea, I don't know. I don't know.
I think they cheating.
Them boys can hit. You know. Let's see what happens here. Men on first. Ooh,
Oh my God,
another
that's staying
screen
in.
up. That's staying in. Josh drops the ball. Oh, and Skyler goes to third. Oh, throw to third. They tag him. He's out. Throw to second. Ball goes over the second baseman. Oh, Darnell recovers the ball. So they get Skyler running to third on a bad throw. JT gets the ball, throws it, sidearm to Kevin, and Kevin gets Skyler out at third base.
But it moves the run over the second,
Moves
so
the
it's
run over
still,
the second.
they just trade places.
Yes.
With an out, that's
Yes.
it.
But had he stood there,
And man, first and second one out, yes. He took the chance because they're up 6.
I would too.
I just said that. I
said that.
I literally just said that.
Just said that. Yep. Just said that. Because we know stickball.
I'm still learning from my vets, man.
Listen, let's see what happens here.
He's due. Aye.
Little blooper to JT. JT catches it, and they're out.
This is the last call for the Royals.
Last call. Yo, shout out to my cousin Steven who was doing the scoreboard. I've never seen him. Who's that guy? Muscle man over there doing the scoreboard. So guys, just to recap, top of the 7, they're up, what, 5? 6 zip. Top of the 7th. Let's see if they can actually do it. This is the last game of the season, guys. Before, we
Yo, they got that on live. You can't be doing stuff like that, bro. They saw you on live. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't give up. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're better than that.
Sportsmanship means a lot.
In case y'all don't know what I'm talking about, Barbara Ed went, looked at us, while the camera was on, I know y'all see it, and he slit his throat, which means we're done. Can't do that. Gotta believe. I don't care. There's 3 outs. This is pump ball. You do anything can happen. It's pump ball.
You're supposed to ride and die with your teammates all 7th innings. No
Well,
matter
he
what
should have
happens.
came up to us like, I'm gonna get a hit. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a hit right now, burning somebody. That's what you're supposed to say.
Because the worst part is when you come up to bat and
You're
you
done.
don't- and
He's
you
done.
don't
He ain't gonna
produce,
get a hit. He's done.
And you don't produce, then you know what? That's not a good look.
You can't do that, bro. I don't care if you're down 15. You don't do that, bro. Maybe it's just me. You don't do that. 6 zip is a chance with pump ball. I don't care, especially with the team you got. Yo, can you leave my guy alone?
We got
Appreciate
Tim
it.
over here, manager from Cielo Azul. We got Tim over here, manager from Cielo Azul. Hey Tim, how do you feel like what your team did this weekend? What do you think about your team?
Awesome. I wanted to keep going, bro. I'm feeling hype. We need Eddie to join us, and we good.
See
Oh,
that?
you got my brother.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to bench my brother. Yo, I can't stand here.
Say he wants the good half. There's some things to discuss after this game. Some things not looking right here.
I don't like. See what that Hey. Man, I'm there. That says KOT.
Man off one out. Josh is
Has.
time
He
to redeem
has
yourself.
to come through.
Time to redeem yourself. It's now or never. Now or never. Come up here and think. Go up there and play.
You got hit in the
Looks
head.
like,
Don't hit him in the
looks
ground.
like Davey. It looks like Davey was a little hurt over there.
He
His
got
shoulders bothering him on that throw. We'll see what happens.
You gotta hit in the air right here, Steve. You can't hit it on the ground. You gotta hit it in the air.
You know what we used to do when we used to see guys who was hurt on the field.
Oh, hit it to them.
Hit it right to them. That's what we used to do.
See if they make a play.
But you know, it could be a decoy, so that way you can hit it to them. Sir, you made out of glass? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Bro.
Big hit. Wow, opposite field. Home run. I think it's a home run. JT's coming around. Barber Ed comes around. He scores. JT comes around. He scores. Josh stops at third for a 2-run triple. And
That's a
now
big
the
hit.
score
That's a
is
big hit by the
6-2.
captain. That's a big hit by the
6.
captain.
Wow.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Now we trying to see if it's a home run. Let's see what the call is.
Well, if the ball kept going over.
No, we
and
don't
he
know. It
didn't-
went to the side. We can't see how far to the side it went over from here.
No. Josh said, leave it alone. He said, it's a triple. Men on third. You don't want to mess up the flow.
All right, so we got a triple, 2-run score. It's still 1 out. Yo, Papi, you was in front of the thing. The viewers are watching. They almost missed a hit, Papa. I know you excited and you in the game, but I know. It's all right. It's all
Hey,
right.
during the game, you stand over there on that side of the game. Thank you. Don't mess up our game. Thank
Yo,
you.
and get a bat. You gonna come? You
Listen,
gonna get a big
listen,
hit
you
here.
don't, you don't get this. This is a once in a lifetime thing, brother.
Yo, you heard? Yo, get a bat ready. You might get a bat.
One out. Men on third. Score 6-2. He hits a fly ball into the trees, way into the trees. May come back in, who knows? It's a foul ball.
And the great Carlito is up with 2 outs, man, on third.
Ooh, buddy.
Is he gonna get a hit or he gonna be a whale?
Ooh, buddy, I don't know. We shall see. What I like about Carlito is that he doesn't go up there and think, he just goes up there and swings.
You talking after this, Lopez?
Talking about what?
No, your show. I'm kidding.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna bring back the show.
Today?
Not today.
Here we go.
What a way.
Ooh. Carlito strikes out to end the game, and the Legacy wins the championship. Congratulations to the 2024 Columbus Day champions, the Bronx Legacy, who has defeated the Bronx Royals. Score 6-2.
Now, tournament MVP to me is Davey. Little David.
I agree. It's a toss-up between him and Ant Live, to be honest with you. But I think Davey has it. I think Davey's gonna donate.
He should.
Donate it to the commentators.
Congratulations! Look at me. Look over reliable. Look at Mr. O'Reliable.
Mr. Money Time.
Mr. O'Reliable.
Mr. Money Time. Mr. Money Time.
Yo, that's 3-1. 3-1. 3-1. So head to head, 3-1.
3-1.
Head to head.
Congratulations once again to the Bronx Legacy for defeating the Bronx Royals, who has been on a streak. They have been on a streak.
And they're still on the street. They play together. It's hard to win, Steve. You won a lot. It's hard. And I know you had some heartbreaking losses a few
Win some
times.
and you lose some.
Yeah.
Win some and you lose some. But you know what? You got to learn how to lose first in order to win.
You got to be a good loser to be a great winner.
It feels so much better when you win after you've lost so much. Shout out to Jaden, who just gave a hug to his dad. Dad supporting him.
He got one. He got his first chip. Look at that.
Congratulations to Josh. Finally got a chip.
I'm going to go up to him like, welcome to the club, buddy.
That's right.
You know, hard. But it's still fresh. Great ball player. Warren was just a great human being. Very, very great human being. Sad.
Warren played a huge impact on a lot of people on this boulevard, man. A lot of people on this boulevard, so I can sense the emotion, you know. I still haven't had a chance to really
I know.
wrap this around my head,
It was a shock because we didn't know his struggles, his battles.
Right.
It was a shock.
And he didn't show it when he was out here. He didn't show it.
And he came here with a smile every, like. Look at that. That's love.
So they bring in Warren Jr. into the huddle to shout him out, let him know that, you know what, they're there for him. That was great. Congratulations to the Bronx Legacy. Ryan, congratulations, Ryan.
Another one. Yo, Davey!
Congratulations to you,
Davey!
brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Davey!
Yes, sir.
Davey! Congrats, champ. Yo, and another one. And yo, happy birthday present. Yo, to us, you the MVP. That 50 inches looking good in your roof of the Met game today. What you got to say to the live right now, yo?
I'm doing 12 to 8 baskets every Sunday.
So Davey, so we were saying that since you're gonna win this 50-inch TV, you should
Yeah, we
donate
get it.
it to
Can
the
you give it to us,
commentators,
you know?
so we can have it out here every Sunday and we can watch TV. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
So if you guys didn't know, Davey was an original STEM member. He played with the STEM, and you know what? He's come a long way. I remember when Davey was a little kid, Willie Mays actually gave him his hat.
That's awesome, bro. Yo, that is
during a
awesome.
stickball for kids tournament that we did in Harlem. And I've always tried to get that hat from him, and he doesn't want to give it to me.
Oh, he ain't gonna give it to you. Why he gonna give it to you for?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, he ain't gonna give it to you.
Hey, listen, I tried, but you know, he didn't want to give it to me.
Yo, how does it feel to be the son to Mr. O-Reliable himself?
Hey, sometimes you gotta give respect where respect is due. When you're doing it for a certain amount of time, there's flowers that need to be given. There's not enough flowers that go on this boulevard. So when it's time to give him, I'm gonna make sure he gets his.
Right, absolutely.
Period.
Absolutely. And it's always a great thing to have a father and son combination on every team. You know, every team should have that so people can see that, you know what, your dad is leaving a legacy behind. You know what I mean? And that way it makes them feel good because you know what? Each other, but we always showed each other love. And you know what? He showed no matter what play on him. He owes love to everybody out there. So congratulations to you, congratulations to him, and congratulations to the Bronx Legacy, man. 2024 Columbus Day
And
champion.
on top of that, he started that. He started that inning. Look at that.
He set the tone. He's been setting the tone all season. So for him to come out and continue to do what he's been doing on both sides of the ball, because people forget, he plays lockdown at 2-2.
Yes, sir.
He does it
Yes,
both
sir.
ways.
Yes, sir.
So for him to continue to lead at his age, maturity, and for guys my age to listen and to tap into what he's saying, that's the key.
Yes.
That's it. You got to listen. You got to be willing to learn.
Receptive.
That's what we do.
Congratulations. Congratulations,
Love,
brother.
baby. Love. Appreciate you.
Congrats, champ. Yeah, there we go. And to end it off, what a great Chino's tournament, and we're going to end it. Shout out to the Bronx Legacy, Stevie, my boy,
Thank you so
Hall of
much.
Famer, and we'll
Appreciate
see
it.
you soon.
Ryan, thank you so much for the opportunity. I appreciate it.
There we go. Thank you, bro. No problem. You got to hold it.
Here we go. For the MVP of the 2024 Chino Classic and winner of the 50-inch 4K TV for the first time ever. This is a former Royal, this mother little sucker. Happy birthday. Birthday, boys. It's the last day. Here we go. The TV is you're responsible for your own transport. I'm not dropping you off.